Hi guys, it's me Justine, and today I'm going to be reading my dream journal. I have been writing in it for probably about 2 years now. I wrote down some old dreams that I remember from a long time ago, and my new dreams obviously. I haven't read this for a while, except for the ones that I've just written. They are written in this cat journal. It's very nice, it's like leather. Let's read these. I'm kind of scared because I have really weird dreams. People tell me, like, your dreams are weird. I created titles for each of my dreams. They're not very good titles, but I did make titles. This one is called Thumbs Up to the Bacon Toothbrush. This is from August 15th, 2015. This dream started off at a Shawn Mendes concert. Of course it did. Michaela, which is my best friend, my dad and I walked up to the front section of BC Place, which is a stadium in Vancouver, not getting caught by security. Shawn was just standing on stage drinking water, and the whole room was quiet. That wouldn't happen in an actual concert. My dad started waving to Shawn, and Shawn looked over and gave my dad a thumbs up. My dad then yelled, "Will you perform at my daughter's birthday party?" Shawn nodded. I wouldn't agree to some random guy just screaming that, but okay. Later on, I went on my computer and uploaded a photo of me and Shawn to it, so I guess he did end up performing at my birthday party. But I remember that my mind was telling me that the photo was photoshopped. So as I was dreaming this, I was telling myself, this isn't real, it's a fake picture. So, that sucks. Later, my mom and I were standing at a campsite and my dad pulled up in a van with some random man. But in the dream, he was a friend of my dad's. The man walked up to me and handed me a toothbrush shaped like a piece of bacon. I've always wanted one of those. It even smelled like bacon. Then he said, "It's nice to see you, Justine and Nick." He thought my mom's name was Nick. I guess I was thinking of Nick Jonas in this dream because he has a song called Bacon. The next dream is called Cats and Hatred. Well, that's a great title. This is from August 18th, 2015. Michaela, her mom, and I were in Aeropostale. Michaela had a cat on a leash. Funny, she just got a cat, actually, so I'm psychic, basically. We were walking around when we saw Taylor Knief, whatever, Aaron Carpenter, and Cameron Dallas. Michaela let her cat off the leash, and it ran over to the boys. Cameron started petting the cat and said, "I got major cat creds now." I remember having that dream, and I woke up just remembering him saying that. I was like, what? I don't even know what that means. But anyway, then we left the store without the cat. I guess Cameron stole the cat. And we saw a lady named Mandy who we know. She hugged Michaela and had no idea who I was, so I was sad. That happens a lot. Then my mom walked over and started yelling at Mandy and telling her how much she hates her. I then started crying on the floor and Michaela patted me on the back. The next dream is from July 3rd, 2014. It's called I Hate Cody Simpson. I think this dream's includes Michaela too, because she didn't like Cody Simpson, but let's see. I went to Mayfair Mall, which is a mall in my town, with my friends Caitlin, Sarah, and Sasha, and we sat outside a Starbucks. Danielle Peaser, who was Liam Payne's girlfriend around that time, maybe not around that time, I don't know. Danielle Peaser came up and started dancing right by us. Sasha, Caitlin, and I were freaking out, but Sarah wasn't. She said, "Why is that girl dancing? She's weird." We told her that it's Danielle, and she screamed, and then we started talking to Danielle. Later, I went to the fair and saw Liam Payne, and we greeted each other. Then I sat down in the grass beside Michaela. Then I looked behind me and saw Cody Simpson, and he sat right beside Michaela. I started laughing since Michaela hates Cody. Michaela asked Cody, "What is your hit song?" He looked confused. I then said, "I think she wants you to say 'Got Me Good.'" And that was like a song we listened to of his, like I'd make her listen to it sometimes. There was this video where we were listening to it in the car on the way to going camping, and I like had gum in my mouth and it like got stuck to my hair and came out on my hair. It just looks like it was flying out of my mouth, and that song just connects to that now. Whenever I think of that song, I think of that moment. I'll show that video right now. I It wasn't my fault. Anyway, let's get back to the dream, guys. And then he says, "Oh, got me good." He then waved to me, not Michaela, and walked away. Then a reporter with a microphone and camera crew came over to Michaela and said, "So, you are obviously a big Cody fan, so why do you like him?" I started laughing so hard. Michaela, quietly, so the reporter couldn't hear, said, "I don't like him." Then, since she was being filmed, she said, "He's just amazing. He's an amazing singer." Yeah. Then the reporter kneeled down in front of me and said, "So Cody's birthday is March 27th. What is the definition of birthday?" I answered saying, "The day that you're born?" And the reporter said no. I kept guessing and he kept saying no. Then I gave up and he got mad at me. Well, that was eventful. This next dream is called Beans, Deaths, and High School Musical from August 21st, 2015. These bad people were in my house and they wanted to kill me. They had me tied up, but somehow I untied myself and went onto the deck in my backyard. There were beans growing on the deck, so I picked a few. One of the bad people spotted me and she started chasing me. I ran so fast. I eventually got away from her. Then I went to a pool with Michaela and a lifeguard was making fun of us for no reason. Then I went home and watched a new episode of The 100. Of course I did. Jasper accidentally killed Shawn Mendes' character. Wait, was this before that episode aired? Where... It was! This was before the episode aired where Jasper, on The 100, he actually did... He didn't kill Shawn, because Shawn was on the show. But he, pushed him over and he could have killed him. That's weird. Okay, anyway, Jasper accidentally killed Shawn Mendes' character and I was so mad and I started crying. Then I went outside and started dancing to a song from High School Musical. I think it was We're All in This Together. A lot of my friends were there. We were all waving colored rulers. What? I kept switching rulers since we had a huge box of them, because who doesn't have a huge box of rulers? The next dream is simply called Spiders, and it's from January 6th, 2013. Teresa, Amandeep, Hayne, Sarah, Catherine, Sasha, and I, those are all my friends, were in the computer room. It was Amandeep's birthday, but I forgot to buy her a gift. So I ran inside, picked up a spider off the road, and put it in a box. I'm a good friend. I ran back into the room and Amandeep opened the box, and we all screamed. Even I screamed, and I knew that there was a spider in there. Okay. Then I ran towards the stairs and, and threw myself down them. I guess I was just so mad at myself for giving her a spider, I threw myself down the stairs. This dream is called Mexico and Justin Bieber posters from February 9th, 2013. I'm crying. I'm good. I moved to Mexico for 2 months and I lived in an apartment with a random lady. We started eating fries off of my head. And we talked about how much we loved the X Factor. I looked out the window and saw McDonald's in the ocean. What? Okay. Then I went to Teresa's house in Mexico, and her parents were just leaving to go to Vancouver. As soon as they left, a bunch of people walked in with paintings, and they were there turning her house into an art gallery. Then a guy came up to me and asked me if I knew a guy named Corey, yeah. I said yes, and the man called Corey and said, "I have your #1 fan here." Who the heck is Corey? I'm confused. "I have your #1 fan here. I'll pick you up and bring you here to meet her." He left and came back with this Corey guy, and I took a photo with him and left. Then I went to a restaurant and saw 2 of Emblem 3's friends. I asked for a photo and they said no, not unless you have a signed Justin Bieber poster. Then I cried and left. I seem to cry a lot in my dreams. Next dream is called Emblem 3 and Betty Crocker. My 2 favorite things. February 15th, 2013. Teresa and I were singing Sunset Boulevard by Emblem 3 and Teresa started rapping the lyrics and I said, "How do you know the words?" And then Teresa started making up words for the song. Some of the lyrics she made up were, "I cook Betty Crocker cookies in my oven." That's it. That is a random dream. Very quick. Okay. Oh! My background fell down. Okay, this dream is called Presentations, Posters, and Pranksters from August 26, 2015. Teresa and I had to do a presentation in front of our socials class. We had to memorize everything we were talking about, but I just couldn't memorize it. So I asked my teacher for an extension. They said yes. I spent all week trying to memorize it, but couldn't. I ended up failing my class because I couldn't do the presentation. Teresa was mad at me because she failed too because of me. And then I went home and went on Twitter. Of course. The Janoskians posted that they were at Willow's Beach in my town. I quickly went there and saw them all sitting on some benches. I sat down with them and saw the vamps sit down as well. Some random lady took a photo of us and I went home. I went to my room and saw my mom sticking tacks and a poster of Mal from Descendants on my wall. She was sticking them in her eyes. And oh, I thought it meant my mom was sticking them in her eyes. But no, she was sticking them in Mal's eyes. And all over her, and I got so mad. I spent $7 on that poster and now it has tacks all over it. This dream is called Printable Scream Figures from October 10th, 2015. In my dream, I got a 3D printer. I tried printing a Scream figurine. I went outside and Scream figurines were growing out of the blackberry bushes. I picked one and handed it to my mom. I don't want it, she said. I forced her to take it. Then I looked at the blackberry bush again, and there were other figurines of random people. Then I went to Michaela's house and we got pumpkin pie blizzards and watched a Christmas movie. Well, that ended good. The last dream I'm gonna read is called The Hike from March 30th, 2013. I was hiking up a mountain with Drew from Emblem 3. I said, I'm going to jump off this cliff. Then I jumped, and so did Drew. We landed standing up on the ground, unharmed. Then I jumped in a waterfall, and I got stuck underwater. Drew jumped in, went underwater, and didn't save me. I died. Well, yeah, I'm gonna end it there. I'm dead, so I can't read anymore because I died. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me reading my dreams. I still have a ton more. I thought I'd be able to read them all in one video, but obviously not. So if you guys want to see more videos of me reading my dreams, just let me know below or on Twitter or somewhere. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and click that subscribe button if you haven't, because I will be posting more videos. Obviously, I'm not stopping. I hope you all have an amazing day. Bye!